Abhishek Raghuram. He is not just a Carnatic vocalist, he is a phenomenon redefining what it means to be a modern day maestro. Born into a legendary lineage, his grandfather was Mridangam legend Palgat R. Raghu. But Abhishek Raghuram didn't just inherit music, he reimagined it. Trained first as a Mridangist, Abhishek brought an unmatched sense of rhythm into his vocal journey. Today, he is celebrated as one of the most daring, dynamic, and inventive voices in Indian classical music. From global festivals to jam-packed sabhas in Chennai, from traditional kritis to spontaneous, spellbinding improvisations, Abhishek blurs the lines between intellect and emotion, between science and soul. He's collaborated with icons, mesmerized audiences across continents, and still manages to make even the most complex ragas sound like a conversation with the divine. Today, on GoldClass, we sit down with the man who makes ragas dance, who challenges tradition without breaking it, and who reminds us that Carnatic music isn't old, it's eternal. This is Abhishek Raghuram, and this is going to be something special. ಹಾಯ್ ಹಲೋ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಟೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಗುರು ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಯೂರ ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇವತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಶೋನಲ್ಲಿ ಓ ಮೈ ಗಾಡ್ ಅ ಬಿಗ್ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಾಯ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಅಂತ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಯಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 15-20 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಇವರ ಶೋಗಳನ್ನ ನಾನು ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇವ್ರು ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ಇಡೀ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಇಡೀ ಇಂಡಿಯಾನ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅಬ್ರಾಡಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಾಯ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಿಕ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಕಲ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೋ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್. ನಾಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲರ್ನ್ಟ್ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಒಂಥರ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಯಸ್ಸಿಂದ ಕೇಳಿ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಿಕ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಕಲ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಅಂತಿರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ರಾಕ್ಷಸ ಭಯಂಕರವಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಗಾಯಕ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಲೇಟರ್ ದ ಶೋ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೋನ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾರು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಎಸ್ ಒನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಭಿಷೇಕ್ ರಘುರಾಮ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋಸ್. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಯು ಸರ್?
ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗುಡ್ ಸರ್. ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಯು?
ಐ ಆಮ್ ಫೈನ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
Thanks so much for having me on Gold Class show. Such an honor.
Very pleased to have you, sir.
Such an honor.
Like I said, more than 20 years ago, the very first time I attended your concert, because my dearest and closest friend is Adamya Ramanand. He's a Mridangam player. So he said, I'm going to a concert, Abhishek Raghuram. I said, who is this? Hey, don't you know Abhishek Raghuram? I said, no. Come. Gayan Samaja. So like, the doors will be shut. We'll be waiting outside. I'm like, dude, so many people now. Who is this guy? Went inside. We got some place like at the back of the hall. We sat and the curtains opened. You were on the stage. The fire brand. I can say KGF and Kalashnikov antarala. He is the fire brand. See, I'm getting goosebumps actually. Still, that concert I remember. I mean, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ I remember that ಅಂದ್ರೆ you won actually.
There is nothing to be won. You are kind.
No. Now you are kind because this is the softer version. You can say the softer version of Abhishek over here actually. How do you feel being the Abhishek Raghuram?
Most times I don't even know what it means to be the Abhishek Raghuram. Because for me, the thing over the years, the thing that music has done to me is to make me realize how much it has got me the love and affection and warmth of people, such as even so many other people. And that for me is a very humbling thing over so many years. So most times everything just feels normal.
Probably that is, from your perception, I'm very sure you feel normal. But from the other end perception, when they see, like, for instance, from me as a fanboy moment, when I see you, if I say, I'll be like, dude, how his life would be off stage. Yeah, on stage, we all know, like, you come, you sing.
Right.
Probably it's going to be, probably it will be normal to you. But when you are dissecting one piece, and when you're saying, we all know that Carnatic music or any classical art form, it's going to be a manodharma based music. It's not going to be a film wherein bar ge hogotarala. It's not going to be manodharma. So it is more of understanding what is your manodharma one, and also trying to get into the depth of, okay, what is he trying to communicate through his music. So it is a classic analogy, I can say, when you're watching Virat Kohli play, right? I know the cover drive, it's going to be, if this ball comes in this particular speed or like that, if he hits the shot, this is going to be the cover drive, we can say.
Yep.
It can be so accurate also. But still there will be some magic, oh God, this cover drive, it is not the same cover drive, probably some other player wouldn't have played.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, it might be perfect. But there is one touch of Virat Kohli, you know, you feel like,
absolutely.
That is the, I'm sorry, I took it.
It's a very big comparison that you're making. So, yeah, I mean, see, I think that point that you're making, it comes from a belief that I think music, for me, is primarily about self-expression.
Wow.
Right? Any music, for that matter, irrespective of genre. So, when that is the case, it is very closely related to the state of mind that you are in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, whatever you sing or play, you know, it is that dictates what you sing or play, wherever on stage or wherever you are. It is purely the state of mind that you are in. It acts like a counter punch to your mind state.
So where do you think, I mean, I'm sure this is going to be one Purva Janmada Suyoga only. No, sir? Like,
yeah, I mean, see, I am not knowledgeable enough to say that, but it is a very, I would like to believe so, but it is, as I said in the beginning, for me, what is more important is the humbling part.
Yeah.
So, as much as we talk about talent and all that, over the years in your journey as a musician, you see so many places, you see so many people, and it is what you learn from all these experiences, and you know, there's so much to learn.
At what age you felt like, okay, I'm a musician? I mean, of course, one is, at what age did you start? That's a very cliche question, I can say. I mean, but at what age you felt like, yeah, I think now I'm the perfect musician. Not for, I am the musician. I'm sure you would have felt at some point of the life.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you're asking me at what stage did I feel like a musician?
Yes,
yeah, I mean, see, there was a step that I took in my life when I discontinued my post-graduation.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Yeah.
Reason?
Primarily to do this full time.
Okay.
Because in the 1 year that I did post-graduation, I had to relinquish a lot of opportunities because I wouldn't get leave.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Quite naturally.
So, for me, that was an important step, and once I did that, a lot of things changed internally, and it's probably around that time that, you know, it's not a professional thing, but it's just internally that you feel like, okay, now it's time to just time for the grind.
But ideally, at what age all the teachings and all it started, or like how did it?
That started really early. The teaching started really early.
Like
training, because I primarily started learning the mridangam from my
I mean, I
grandfather.
Know grandfather, yeah.
That was very early, almost when I was like maybe, I don't know, 5 maybe.
So you never thought that, I mean, your family members also, they wouldn't have thought that you will be a vocalist at the age of 5, right?
Yeah, not really. It was primarily my dad's mom,
Aji, Pati.
father's side grandmother, who first believed that I had it in me to sing.
Okay.
So she was the only one who kind of pushed me to keep singing,
Keep singing.
even when I learned the mridangam.
Mridangam. And how was the experience learning Mridangam under?
Yeah, see, to be very honest, at that age, I didn't know who my grandfather was. For me, it was Tata.
Oh God, okay.
Right?
So lucky.
Yeah, lucky in one way, but as time goes, and then when I really came to know, it was like, oh my God.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, so it is one way, it was good that I started early because, you know.
You got used to it.
Yeah, the certain, the inhibition or whatever you want to call it wasn't there when I started early. So training that way started with Mridangam from my grandfather. Then when I started singing, I first learned from my mother. My first, basics and everything I learned from my mother. And it was probably in 1994 or 5 that I joined my guru, P.S. Narayana Swami sir.
1994.
Yeah, 94, 95 maybe. I joined my
So
guru.
till then, you were practicing Mridangam only?
No, by the time I was 7, 92, I had started singing.
Oh, by 7 you started?
Yeah, because I started learning from my mother.
Started singing, this is like literally performance on the stage as
No, started learning.
Learning, okay, yeah.
Learning from my mother. So interestingly, my first concert was in Bangalore.
What?
Yeah.
Areva? Okay.
In 1994.
Okay, 1994.
Yeah.
Okay.
Percussive Arts Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Krishna sir's
dad, he came home to fix some other concert with my grandfather.
Okay.
And I was practicing then, and he heard me singing, and he was like, who's this kid? And blah, 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 and all that. Then my grandfather, and he was like, okay, I want to have my sabha. And then my grandfather said, I was 9. My grandfather said, no, he's just learning, and he's not yet ready. He was like, no, whatever it is, we're getting him. He's doing this thing. So 94, at that time, I had no idea as to what it means to even be on stage. Right?
Nothing as good as a prodigy only. Yeah.
Come
on, at the age of 9.
Yeah, see, I'll be honest with you. I've seen a lot of people at that age sing or play. So I don't know what to make of it. I'll be honest with you. I've seen a lot of people at that age. I would only like to think of it as something normal. But the hilarious point in this was, I remember in that concert, because it was the first time that I was on stage and I had people playing with me. Violin,
like
mridangam and all that. So when I sang Swaram, it is, it's a customary practice that, when I sing Swaram, I have to give a chance for the violin. So I didn't know that.
Okay. Oh!
I didn't know that.
Lovely.
Right? So I kept singing Swaram without giving chance for the violin.
He'll be wondering.
What? And my aunt is in the first row and she's nodding to me like,
let him play.
Oh, so it was, all that's really fun. Really fun. So,
May I know who was the aunt? Do we know her?
She's Ananta.
Oh, yeah.
My cousin Ananta.
Correct, yeah.
His mom. My dad's sister.
What a family this is, no? I mean, like, your grandfather, then your mother, then Ananta, then you.
Obviously, my mom's sister is
yeah.
Jayanti Kumaresh.
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 From that side, yeah.
And my mom's uncle is Lalgudi Jayaraman sir.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. When from this lineage, when you have all these musicians, at the age of 9, you said you gave your first concert. So when you're in a family like this, I mean, it is correlate. Like I don't want to use the word nepotism over here. I mean, in the sense, but the whole mind of a child, I can say, the amount of pressure, it's going to be too much. Don't you think so? I mean, unless if they have made a decision that I need to make him as a performer or a singer.
I don't think my family groomed me like that necessarily.
No.
Because I think the way they groomed me, they wanted me to learn the music and just assimilate everything. And at that point, I don't think they necessarily had performance in mind.
Yeah, naturally.
Right? So it was just a lot of learning, assimilation. There was my grandfather was,
such a big legend.
Yeah, at that point he was such a big legend. He would, to all his concerts, me and my cousin would go with him and just sit on stage, and sometimes we wouldn't even be able to sit fully. They would drag me off stage, all that. But I'm saying, but just the experience of, just being with him, watching him get ready, looking at him, how he would approach these concerts, his preparation, all that, I think, went a long way in the grooming process.
Yeah.
And now when I look back, more than when you ask me as how does it feel to be the Abhishek Raghuram, for me, more than that, I feel very fortunate and privileged that I got to see and experience, and I got exposure to all these great musicians. I'm still getting all this great exposure to all these great musicians in my family. And for me, so as a result, music for me is something that needs to be enjoyed. As much as it is a professional thing and all that, it is something that's a very, it's a very internal thing, that's very personal thing for me. It needs to be enjoyed, understood, and experienced rather.
So in that case, do you ever feel like, you said the word internal or it's very personal, but after a certain stage of your life, you are a public figure. You're bound to perform to the people.
Yeah.
But internally, personally, I'm sure you'll be having your own battles. Like, how do you balance that?
Oh yeah, it's a very big challenge, and every artist has found his or her own way of dealing with that.
Okay.
For me, as a person who's listened to my concerts, I'm sure you would have also noticed that. For me, it's because it is personal. I always wanted to, how do I say, in my concerts, I always wanted to put across things like saying, okay, this is my perception of this.
Nice.
Whatever be it.
Okay.
Right? So, a lot of times, that would be interesting because it would probably not be something that the audience is expecting.
Yeah.
Right? So but typically I didn't want that to stop me from giving my perspective.
My perception. Yeah. Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So, so it is a very, how do I explain, in the process of doing that, it's been a very interesting journey until now, because it's not like at every point people just accepted everything.
Correct. My next question was, do you think there will be instances where people wouldn't be ready to accept it also?
Yeah. There, at different points,
Yeah.
it was not as if people just accepted everything. It wasn't that.
And when you get to know that when people have not accepted, what will be your take on that?
See, I'm a person who analyzes a lot.
Okay.
Okay, any subject, it's my nature to
Deep
just,
dive.
yeah, analysis is something that I like. So what I think I would like to do and have been doing is when I get to know that okay, something didn't go well or something wasn't accepted, I like to analyze as to many things, as to how probably I could have done it better,
Okay.
or what facet or what parameter of what I didn't go well,
Okay.
or what was the parameter that made it tough for them to not accept it
Not
or reject
accept
it,
Brilliant.
right?
Fair
And
enough.
could I work on that,
Fair enough.
right? So basically it boils down to a very objective analysis or objective retrospection
Okay.
of whatever I did, and accordingly, change or fine tune certain things so that you still do what you want to, but probably you're giving yourself a better chance of getting yourself accepted or whatever.
I think that's a very good point. To simplify, I always have this one thing running in my mind when I'm sitting as a spectator to a Carnatic classical concert. More than anything, what a performer he does or he performs, it is going to be, I don't want to measure it with a ratio. Say probably out of 10 people, maybe 2 to 3 people may understand the complexity of the entire concert, I can say. There are 7 people would have come with the perception, yeah, I want to listen to a good music. Why most of the times the weight will be, or like the from an artist point of view, focus will be on the 3 people.
No.
Ah.
No. That is a misconception.
Okay.
That is a misconception because see that has actually been a barrier that I've been wanting to break for a very long time.
Oh, super.
Which is see, music, be it any music, primarily its reach is through its sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any music, you can divide it broadly into 2 realms.
Okay.
The realm of sound in which it functions and the realm of content.
Okay.
They may be related.
Okay.
I don't deny that.
Yeah.
But whether they are related or not, those
That
realms exist.
Yeah.
You can't deny that.
Yeah.
Right? So one thing that I've been trying to, do in a very subtle manner is to tell my audience that Carnatic music has to be primarily enjoyed as a sound.
Okay.
Because if we do that, there is no prerequisite on the part of the listener.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So if you're going to a Carnatic concert, you don't have to know raga tala.
Brilliant. Fair enough.
Right?
Fair enough.
You just have to listen and enjoy.
Fair enough.
If you like it, you like it. If you don't
Don't
like it,
like
you don't like it. As simple as
Simple.
that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is something that I think people have to get accustomed to. Because when we talk about complexity,
Yeah.
right? Complexity in Carnatic music can be at so many levels.
And again, it depends on the manodharma of the.
It depends on manodharma. Even when I sing a simple thing, okay, for you to listen, it might be very simple. Okay,
Yeah.
but for me to get that through to you might be a complicated process, because what sometimes gets forgotten is technique is something that the artist alone has to worry about.
Okay. Okay.
Right? If I'm not a musician and I'm just a listener,
Okay.
okay, I'm irrespective of whatever I'm listening to,
Okay.
okay, be it a singer or an instrumentalist, whoever it is.
Okay.
For me, I'm just going to listen to the sound and enjoy it and go. I'm not going to worry about what technique, unless I'm in that vocation. If I'm a singer, I'm going to worry about how he or she is singing, what technique are they using, how are they using their voice, blah, 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 everything. But the moment I'm not a singer and I'm a listener, I'm like, okay, this is great to listen to.
I think, so probably, I'm understanding, that is the reason, I mean, of course, but too many subtext.
Sorry, this is getting too, maybe we should divert something, it's getting too...
No, that, I'm enjoying this, okay, anyway. In the sense, the complexity, see, you are a thorough mathematician on stage, I say.
Okay.
Probably, people say that. I mean, I'm not finding the exact word.
Right.
Why? Because the complexity, nothing but lekkachara. To simplify, to simplify, if I say.
Lekkachara means, sorry.
Lekkachara means the swara prastavane, narvel.
That is one of the areas of complication, that's all.
No, I'm just trying to...
That is actually one of the many areas.
One of the many areas, correct. So why I use the word mathematician? Because we all know your manodharma, it is very... Most of the times it will be very difficult to decode it also, people say that.
No, but why are you trying to decode it is my question. Do you need to decode it? Is my question. Why are you even trying to decode it? Listen and enjoy. You don't have to decode it. We are the ones who need to decode it.
But there will be one or two people, no sir, in the sense.
You can just say if you are passionate about the subject.
Passionate about it, correct. If you are passionate about the subject, so naturally you tend to, you will have the...
See, that is a very tricky place to be, because the only thing I would like to say, because I would say this for myself.
Okay.
If I am listening to somebody and say, I don't understand something. Okay. It would be irresponsible on my part to say whatever they did is not good or cannot be accepted. It is only that I have not understood it.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Right?
Yeah.
So, when you say something is not good or something cannot be accepted, it actually means you have decoded it fully. Because that is when you can say that.
That is when you can say that. Very true. I agree that. I agree that.
So, if you have not decoded
unless if you don't have any personal agenda on that person.
That is anyway out of syllabus. Out of syllabus. But if you have not decoded it fully, anything, it's not about music, any subject, if you have not decoded it, then we don't have a right to give an opinion.
That's such a huge statement and a big statement, underlined with quotes.
Yeah, because understanding, it's somebody's effort.
Yep.
Somebody is putting their heart and soul into it.
It's a very good point what you made, sir. In the sense, there's like that barricades shouldn't be there. Classic example, if you take in a concert, like I say, there will be a structure or a pattern which we have been exposed or which we have been used to it. That's the right word. From my childhood, if I go to one concert, in the sense when I was at age of 4 or 5, first there will be one song of Ganapati or whatever shloka, there will be Varnam, followed by one sub-main item, then main item.
Correct.
With the main item, based on that day's performance mood, the narval will be there or only swara will be there. I mean, and after that, okay, main item, Taniya Vartanam.
Absolutely.
And in between that, idiot people will go out of the hall also. I'm sorry for using the word. Anyway, so and after that, there will be all Devarnama and everything. And I used to get all very weird doubts as an audience.
Okay.
Why should you sing Varnam only first? Why can't you just take one Jagado Dharana only and start?
It is not a weird doubt, it's a valid doubt. It's not a weird doubt, it's a valid doubt. Because doubt would... So what, see, where we are coming is, tomorrow if Mayuurra Raghavendraa does a concert, it is his self-expression to start with Jagado Dharana.
Correct.
Right? Yeah. And we cannot fault that. If you are able to carry that and, if how do I say, if you start with Jagannathan, that is what you are getting into fully at that moment. It is your thing.
I don't want to take names. Few people have done that, and I had appreciated as an audience back then. But quite a few people, they didn't were up for it. In the sense, they were like all these. Okay, they're trying to change the aesthetics.
No. Let us be clear about one thing. See, all these things we are talking about. See, over so many years, performance in music, performance in Carnatic music, all these things, they've been. We have a very huge library because they've been done for so many years now. So, if we are talking about both these topics on self-expression and say a structured format, these two things.
Nice.
See, it is not as if both have to be mutually exclusive.
Okay.
First point.
Okay.
That's clear. So, and it is not as if people haven't gone and changed it. People have gone out of this format long ago.
Correct.
It is not something very
Like
recent
very
and
new.
all.
Yeah, long ago.
Long ago they have started doing it. So, now what is there a structure, what needs to be followed, what is important, what is not, all these questions. Suppose I start a concert with a Varnam and say that Varnam, I've got into it so much that I've become one with the Varnam.
Okay.
I am totally lost in it, and by result of whatever something, some process, some energy, you have also come into the same space as me, into that Varnam. There is nothing to talk about.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
There ends.
Bang on. Period.
Right? So, that is what is important.
Yep.
It can be Varnam, can be Ganapati Kriti, it is that person's music.
Yep.
He or she is music.
Yep.
Right? So, that is what is important for us to take from that whole thing. It can be Varnam, it can be Nava Varnam, it can be Swarajati, it can be Javali, it can be anything. But what is the music?
So, do you have a pattern for your shows usually?
Yeah, see, pattern I have, depending on, there are many factors that dictate the content of a concert.
Based on that day?
Not just that day. There are many factors. For example, the people whom we perform with. Because the way I think of a performance, for me, performance is about creating music with these artists. It is not as if I am going to sing this song and they are going to play for me.
No.
Adu okay.
That is also there. That is also there.
That is also there. But what excites me is how I can, whatever music I am singing, how can I do it with these people?
Do you think in such cases, have you ever faced competitive on stage with them, which has led into?
Yeah, of course. Another thing I will tell you, where I have been fortunate, is all the artists, lot of artists who have played for me have been phenomenal.
Agreed, sir.
Agreed.
Right? Yep.
And almost across 2 generations or 3 generations, right?
Yeah.
That is a very huge fortune for me, because, like I said, on stage, when that chemistry happens and when the conversation happens between the musicians, that moment, there is nothing equal to that moment actually. That learning and that, exchange, and, there's a very, very subtle, like you said, competitive thing. All those things are unparalleled moments actually. That is what you crave for actually.
That is the adrenal.
So, like I'm saying, as a performer you enjoy it, as an audience you enjoy it. So, that is what performance should be. It should be like what you are able to do together.
Yeah.
right? So that is one thing. Another thing is sometimes the venue that you are performing, the auditorium or whatever it is, temple or whatever it is, that can dictate a lot of things, right?
The vibe of the place.
The vibe of the place, the way acoustically it is
Designed.
because one thing that I do is sometimes I also even the pitch for my concert,
Yeah.
I might decide depending on where I am singing.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It is not a prefixed pitch or something like that?
Yeah. I mean, there is a prefix thing, but if I feel in a certain place, I need to be my pitch needs to be a little higher or lower, I might do that. So, that's what I'm saying. There are a lot of things actually. And most times, there is a habit in our audience where they request for something.
Oh, yeah.
They say, can you sing this? So, that will come in.
Have you ever experienced, I mean, like any unforgettable place wherein the vibe of the place, I mean, I'm sure you would have so many.
There have been so
but
many.
One, like, just to.
I am not able to boil it down to one, but I have to say there have been many.
Or like probably, how many ever times you go to the same place, you'll have that one kind of same experience with the. Is there any?
Okay, I think within reason I can give you 2 or 3 things. I think in recent times maybe, because we are talking about the list is pretty long.
Yeah.
In recent times I will tell you, maybe last year or before last year on Shivaratri, I sang at this temple in Chennai called Marundishwarar Temple.
Marundishwarar
Temple in Thiruvanmiyur.
Okay.
Marundishwarar Temple is, I'm sorry, I'm going out of music now. As a temple itself, it is something else that you have to go and experience, that I cannot tell you. But that apart, so obviously on Shivaratri in this temple there is crazy crowd, needless to say, nothing to do with the concert actually. There is just crazy crowd. Okay. So there is so usually temples have this mandapa, right?
Yeah.
In this temple, mandapa there is one ground or an open air ground mari irukku.
Okay.
Anga they are doing this concert. And that day, and usually in Chennai, in Mylapore, where most Carnatic concerts take place, we have Kapalishwara temple, where a lot of Carnatic concerts take place. At Marundishwara temple, it is kind of not so common to have Carnatic music concerts. They don't do it that commonly.
Okay. Oh.
Right?
Okay.
So, but that day, in that ground, it was just filled with, I don't know how to tell you this. It was
something
magical, and even feeling grateful was not enough, because the kind of people who came, they were just all kinds of people, and I was even feeling a little, I don't know, nervous surrounding my mind that what should I sing today to make it really, worth for everyone to be here? What will really make sense? I don't know. Right? So, those are, like I told you in the beginning, those are all really humbling experiences, and the way, and the other end, the way they lapped up the music, and probably a lot of them, have just come to the temple and they just in curiosity, they came to my concert to see what is happening.
No. I'm sure there will be one set of people.
Yeah, that is there. But this was just something else. And it was, that's what I'm saying. Fortunately, by God's grace, they liked the music, they lapped it up, they were so responsive. And I don't know, that's like I told you, feeling grateful itself may not be enough actually.
Have you ever felt like since you mentioned about that temple and the vibe of that, I mean, it's too deep, like very that surrender or to that.
That is the most important thing. That is, I'll come back to this Varnam example that I gave you. Right? So you can start concert with whatever, but whatever item you're starting your concert with, are you surrendering to that? That is the point. That is why I'm saying it is the music. Are you surrendering to that? So these are all the kind of experiences that will make you realize that okay, you know, I don't know what to say.
No. It's not easy for any person, in the sense, to experience what a performer, what a creative performer, musician, be it an artist. Let me put it in that way. Like yesterday, I was giving an example. I was talking about the same thing to one great singer over in Karnataka. He was sharing about many things about what he's undergoing or anything. I just heard him and I said, sir, I'm very sorry to say, all the artists, no sir, you guys are wired in a very different way. Why I'm trying to say that? Because, yeah, you may have so many things in your life, name, fame, money, everything you will have. Rest aside, but there will be something which will be running in your mind, wherein other than you, no one else can understand that. You're wired, you're designed. People may laugh at it like, hey dude, why are you worrying it for such a small thing?
Sorry if I can interrupt you. In
Please,
the
sir.
same vein, I'll tell you one incident that happened in my life when I was very young. See, I was, probably, I don't know, maybe 12 or 13. So, by then, that was 97 or 98, I had started performing regularly, and because of that, I had musician friends and all that. So, there was this great singer called Satyalapati Balasubramaniam, okay, in Chennai. Very amazing, great
Carnatic classical.
Great singer. So his sons play Mridangam. B. Sivaraman, B. Ganapati Raman, they have played for.
Both play Mridangam?
Yeah, both play Mridangam. They've played for everybody. So in my childhood, my grandfather used to send me to their house.
Okay.
To just be with that man, learn from him, sing, just spend time from morning to evening. We'll go in the morning till evening, I'll be in their house, spend time. And not just me, there'll be like 15 or 20 of us.
The kind of Gurukula exercise.
It is not even Gurukula, it's much more informal than that.
Okay.
Appo, in one of those experiences, one day, we had gone like that, we were all there, 15, 20 of us, we practiced, musically exchanged, a lot of fun, all that. After lunch, one more session of practice, all that happened. Around 4 p.m. or 5 p.m., he is much older to me. Balasubramaniam sir is it's my grandfather's generation. Right. He was like, Bajji sabdu, yeah.
Musicians and food.
So he took me. It was just me and him. He took me. They live in that area called West Mamala. So there is a very famous, iconic place called the Ayodhya Mandapam, where historic concerts have taken. It's like a temple. Historic concerts have taken
Chennai
place.
only, right?
Yeah, Chennai only, West Mamala. Ayodhya Mandapam, concerts, upanyasam, harika, bhajanais, everything. It's a very rich place. So they live near that. So near that Ayodhya Mandapam, on that, in some turning, there is one corner bhaji shop. you now know where we are. Corner bhaji shop has come. We have gone there. He has ordered bhaji.
It's still there, bhaji shop?
Might be. But I'll tell you what's still there. So we've gone there and so we are just waiting. And it's in the corner, so there is like, the shop is there and there's one like a platform. This man just sits on the platform and starts singing.
Really?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
And you were there?
Yes. I'm like, okay. He just starts singing.
Like little singing.
He's just blasting.
Okay.
And so for me as a musician, it's gold, right?
Of course.
I'm like in 7th
Yeah,
heaven.
it's like, yeah.
I'm in like 7th heaven enjoying. But what amazed me was when I looked around, for everybody around there, it was something very normal.
Oh.
Yeah. That is what shook me even more. So they were all just acting normal. There were some people came and listened, some people they're just going by. It was nothing abnormal for them.
And for how long did he sing?
He sang for like, I don't know, it was very
I mean,
ago,
whatever.
long ago. But yeah, he sang for a considerable time. So as I was saying, I think, I don't know how to put this in perspective, but
It's
for me,
crazy.
that moment is something for me. Where he wanted to sing, he sang.
But, I mean, have you ever done such things?
No, I'll be honest, admit no.
I'm trying to understand from his perspective.
Exactly. That's what I'm coming to. You see his state of mind.
Yeah.
It was just directly from the soul.
He felt like, I want to sing here.
Yeah,
This
that's
side.
it. And the fact that probably because he's been in that area for so long, maybe people knew him. So maybe they knew who he was and blah, blah, all that. But even then.
If he was, I mean, I'm just thinking the present day singers in the era of social media, what they want to do in front of the...
Yeah, I mean, it's very different. But I'm just saying such unfiltered moments, I don't know, they tell you something.
Like you mentioned, these are the gold moments. Why? Because coincidentally, you were there at that day with him. You witnessed it.
Yeah.
And when you were saying when you were at the age of 12 means, probably 2 decades ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 decades ago. And still you're talking about this.
Yeah.
That means...
Because I'm sorry to keep going back to the same thing, because those are all real moments of surrender actually. Those are all the moments of surrender we are talking about. That is why I'm talking about it. Or else, that is the main thing. Because I don't even remember what he sang.
Yeah, correct. But
right? I don't even remember what he sang. But it's just the fact that it happened is like...
Wow. But as an artist, like I mentioned, you guys, when I was talking about you guys are wired in a very different way. Or like what you undergo. Like when I was talking to him yesterday, I said, maybe it can be a minute thing that day. Like you say, bhaji. Just before the concert, you would have eaten that bhaji.
Yeah.
That bhaji might be like really disturbing you
Yeah,
that
yeah,
day.
yeah. The oil may have not.
All may
not have agreed. Yeah.
If you say this, no, some person may not, yaar guru, just for the bhaji sake he's saying this. They may generalize it.
Yeah.
But that minute, small, tiny thing, which will be really, really...
Yeah. No. It's, see, the stage is a very... For an artist, the stage is perhaps the biggest teacher.
Yeah.
For any artist, any art, the stage is your biggest teacher. That is where you learn your biggest lessons from.
You mean to say you feel like if someone is not able to understand you or connect with you or resonate with you, probably are you at a stage in your life means like it doesn't matter if whether they get resonated or you feel like, yeah, I think there should be some resonation with what I am trying to communicate or what I am trying to say.
It's a very, 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 very nice question. See, I guess it's a very fluid thing. It may not be the answer may not be the same at different points.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a mixture of, there are going to be moments where the audience is not going to resonate or connect with, especially because part of my art is, the nature of my art is sometimes I can have this tendency to just go into my own space.
Yep.
Right? So it's a very big debate as to whether that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
That's a very big debate. We can keep debating
We
about
can
it.
keep debating.
You know,
Correct.
it's an endless thing. But the fact that it happens, so it's probably a stage where I keep going there and coming back.
Yeah.
You know, at different points in the performance, there are going to be times where I just go into my space, and then probably something's going to bring me back.
Yeah.
Because one thing that I can definitely say is a lot of times when I look back, unless I listen to the recording, I don't remember a lot of things that I've sung on stage on
Not
that
as
particular
much.
day. Right? There are a lot of things that I don't
Do
remember.
you listen to your own recording?
Yeah. I listen to it a lot because I'm a person of analysis.
Oh yeah. Had you not been that, no? Had you not been the person who analyzes, no, you'd be like, no, I don't want to listen to my own recordings.
Yeah,
I was
no,
expecting.
I listen to everything, every single thing, and
Wow.
analyze and say. So that's the thing. So there is this time when I'm on stage singing. There is also this time when I'm analyzing my own singing and music and saying, okay, now how can I make it better?
Wow. Now I'm able to relate to you when you're singing on the stage. Like there are so many things in a layer.
No, I actually believe it's a very natural thing to do, you know. If you want to improve or become better, it's a very natural thing to do, is what I like to think.
Which raga has been the most toughest challenge to you? In the sense, probably to your expectations, you always feel like, I'm not able to reach.
Oh, every raga.
No, but like
every raga I will say, but yeah, I mean, I'll tell you something. Again, almost few years back when I had sung somewhere, I had sung Todi. In that time, my mom was alive, and of course, she has listened to a lot of music. And then she told me, I'm not sure if I can tell you this in English. She said, sorry, I have to say
no,
this
please,
in my mother
please
tongue.
go ahead.
She said, Todi வந்து எப்படிப்பட்ட ராகம் அது வந்து especially so in our tradition it's believed that Nadaswaram is synonymous with Todi. All the Nadaswaram greats who played, they were known for Todi. Maybe the instrument lent itself naturally to that raga, I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable to comment on that. But it was any musician you talk to, they will tell you Nadaswaram Todi. So she told me, தோடி வந்து எப்படிப்பட்ட ராகம், நீ அந்த நாதஸ்வரம் வாசிச்சதெல்லாம் நீ கேட்டிருக்கியா, அது எப்படி பாடணும். Wow. So what she said about Todi, we can probably apply to every raga actually, because that is again among all these things. I will at this point, let me tell you another thing. The music itself has so much to humble you.
Yeah.
Right? If you're really serious and if you give yourself to the music, there is, even just any raga that you take, there is no end. You can keep singing, you can keep playing, you can keep composing, you can keep thinking about it, you can keep listening to it.
Yeah.
Right? So that itself is humbling you. So, like, if you ask me what raga is a challenge, I have to say every raga, because there is no end.
Yeah.
There is no end.
No. Why I asked was, I mean, there are a few films they have done in the past, especially in Kannada. There is a film called Hamsagite.
Hamsagite, of course. Of course.
So in that, you know that, no? Like, there is that one raga wherein he...
My mom has told me about that movie.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So wherein he goes and when he pledges or like when he sell that raga. I'm like, first of all, the concept is only new.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm not supposed to sing this raga. I'm pledging. I'm giving it.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, what a concept, man. Like the way you mentioned, perfect detailing, dissecting, micromanagement.
No, see, probably that is like, sorry, this might sound very sentimental or emotional. It is like relinquishing a relationship. It's like relinquishing a relationship that you cherish. Because again, for a Carnatic musician, with his or her practice, you develop a certain relationship with that raga.
Yeah.
Depending on which raga you have sung,
Yeah.
you know, just by virtue of time.
Yeah.
That's all. Just by virtue of time, it has. I am too small to even talk about this. So many greats have said this, experienced this, shown us this. So I am just telling you a very minuscule thing of the whole thing. So, but in my own experience, I can say you develop a certain relationship. So probably in this movie, that is what he is, you know, showing like subtly, that it is anonymous to relinquishing that relationship.
Very beautifully you articulated. Nice. Yeah. Good. I mean, the way you have understood, or like the way you articulate, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to see from the perception of Venkata Subbiah, I think. Correct? No?
Yeah.
I mean, very, when I was very young, I watched that
Yeah,
film.
same thing. Very long ago.
But I still remember what.
But I think Balamurali sir has sung.
Yeah.
Adida.
Yeah, that's all I know. And I know what a biggest blunder he does when he gets all the fame, name, everything in front of the Maharaja, when he's sitting with a swag, when he's singing. And especially in that, I think Samaja Varagamana he'll be singing. I guess.
In that movie, there is a Todi, I think.
Yeah, that movie there is Todi, yes. Yeah.
That's another reference my mom told me.
Yeah. That is why when you said Todi,
Ada.
the first thing
correct.
over there only.
Perfect.
And also, I mean, you mentioned Balamurali sir. I mean, I vaguely remember my uncle, he had mentioned it to me during my earlier days of exposure to Carnatic music. So he used to tell, like, Fort High School, you know. I mean, I should not be saying you know. Like Fort High School.
Don't worry. It's fine. Don't worry.
Oh, the conversation it came.
It's fine.
Please don't comment over here saying, like, how dare he is asking.
Please don't edit.
Anyway, so in 1970s, my uncle had attended his concert.
Yeah.
So Balamurali sir being Balamurali sir, he was wired or designed, or like he came. Probably he was 30-45 minutes late to the concert. He came, he sat. That day, the concert started somewhere around 8:30, it seems. Ended at 1 a.m. Okay, only one song.
Possible.
Samaja Varagamana.
Possible.
That's it.
Possible. Entirely possible.
He said, 2.5 ಗಂಟೆ raga kano. I am like, I mean, during that early days, like, how?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಲಿಮಿಟ್ಲೆಸ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅದು அதான் சொல்கிறேன். இது வந்து it is a combination of so many things, so many things. First mind. But mind is one thing, closely related with mind is sadhana. And sadhana, practice, and sadhana is not just practice actually. There's a lot. There's a lot more. So, but what that will take you to a limitless space.
Yeah.
Right. Once you go to the limitless space, actually time is irrelevant.
Yeah. Time is irrelevant. Correct.
அவ்வளோதான்.
Yeah.
Time is stand by that.
It is just
அவ்வளோதான்.
one factor.
அவ்வளோதான்.
And it all depends on the people also. Like he said,
yes.
Until 1 a.m., the whole people were like.
Yes, I will tell you. அது வந்து அங்கே அந்த மொமெண்ட்டில் வந்து பாலமுரளி சார் பீப்புள் எல்லாம் எவ்ரிதிங் இஸ் ஒன். தேர் இஸ் அன் எனர்ஜி தட் இஸ் கனெக்டிங் எவ்ரிபடி. And Fort High School, if you have seen, you know how big that place is. There is an energy that is connecting everything as one. அங்கே டிஃப்ரெண்ட் இல்லை அது.
My God. Have you ever gone into that space?
I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know.
Or it might have. I think I should ask your most ardent fan who would have kept a record of all the concerts.
I don't know.
No, I'm sure it would have.
I don't know. See, I can only say honestly, I know such a space exists. That's all I can say.
This again goes to the humbly surrendering.
No. That is the truth. There is no effort to be modest and all. I'm telling you the truth. I know such a space exists because at least as a listener, I have felt it.
Yeah.
If not as a performer, as a listener, definitely I have felt it.
As a listener, whom you please complete it. Yeah.
No, as a listener, see, listening again is a very, very, very deep activity if you are doing it in the highest way possible.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a very, very deep activity where at the highest level, you are one with the person who is doing the activity, who is singing or playing or whoever it is. You are one with him actually, him or her.
Sir, I'm not trying to brag, but since you mention it, I'm able to resonate, sir. I always feel like as a listener, there are so many occasions, many occasions, irrespective of the genre of music, irrespective of the musicians, I reach to that space. And when you're experiencing it,
yes,
I mean, that adrenal rush, no, you feel like I want to share it with someone.
Yes.
People won't be able to resonate, no? I'll be like...
They won't be able to.
You understand, right? You feel like, oh God.
Yeah, that is true listening because like I said, it's a very deep process. It's a very deep process. Yeah. That is one thing that I will say in all these years. That's one thing that I've learned. That's one thing I do well.
Yeah.
I'll be honest about that as well.
Yeah, I mean, when you get into that space of...
Yeah, it's a very, it's almost, you can own it as much as the performer.
Yeah, you can own it as
much as the performer. Yes, you can.
I agree with you.
Yeah, you can.
That is what is called as decoding probably.
Decoding matram illa. Anga there is nothing to code actually. அது வந்து இல்ல ஏன்னா why because it is almost a space where your intellect is not functioning. You have gone beyond the intellect.
Yeah.
So subconsciously it is registering.
Yeah.
So I've even seen some people who are actually not very knowledgeable about the music, but they have this tendency to listen to only one artist.
Yeah, actually.
I've seen a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Okay, they will listen to only one artist. It can be any X actually.
Yeah.
Right? But in that process, what beautifully happens is, whatever X is singing, they will be able to understand.
Yes. That is their way of surrendering to that one person.
That's a beautiful process actually.
Yeah. It's a very beautiful process. To be in that position as a listener or be... See, even it is for him also, it is Pura Janmada on the Sukrita only.
Correct. That's why I'm saying, we don't know.
We really don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean, sir, I believe, to me, I always say that, I have told it like zillion times in every show. If any temple is constructed on Ilayaraja, I don't mind being the priest.
Of course.
My life starts with Ilayaraja music. My day starts with Ilayaraja music and my day ends with Ilayaraja music.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like happiness, sadness.
That is the thing. Everything you identify with that person.
Everything you identify. And
see, I will tell you, for me, there was one stage in my practice where, this was very long ago, there used to be a stage in my practice where I used to just sing Shanmugapriya endlessly.
Shanmugapriya?
Shanmugapriya endlessly. Yeah.
My most favorite raga, by the way. Anyway.
Just Shanmugapriya, nothing else. I'll just keep singing Shanmugapriya all day long. So, like you said, for me, everything became associated with that raga. Happiness, sadness,
everything.
Everything. I would find my expression in Shanmugapriya.
So if you say your life can be expressed in Shanmugapriya.
Yeah. So that I realized that. So the moment you spend that much time, that is the thing. It can be a particular musician, it can be a composer, it can be a raga, it can be anything.
Agreed.
You will find your expression in that.
Yeah. To be honest, I have thought it many a times when you are surrendering to one particular raga or any particular musician or anything, no? There are times when you listen to the other composers or anything, no? You have the tendency of comparing to the...
Absolutely. Cover driver, Virat Kohli da compare பண்ணுவோம். அது natural. See, these are all human tendencies. These are all very natural human tendencies. So that you have to enjoy it.
You have to enjoy it.
You have to enjoy it.
But it's very, you know what, actually, this is very personal, sir, I say. The feeling of what you undergo, right? It is so personal and you don't, of course, you don't need any validation from others, number one.
Yeah, of course.
If someone resonates with, that is the biggest ever.
That's a great thing. It's a very, very great thing.
It is, I think it's more than $1 million to me. At that,
Yeah. No, I will, sorry, I'm getting a little technical. I will tell you the same thing. In this phase of Shanmugapriya, see, Shanmugapriya, we have what is called Grahabedam.
Yeah. Yes, sir, I know Grahabedam.
Grahabedam is tonic shift.
Yep.
Okay, you shift sa to another note.
Yeah.
So in Shanmugapriya, when you shift that sa to a lot of other notes, you get so many ragas actually.
Correct.
You can get lot of ragas.
Correct.
So like you said, when I've heard those ragas, I would do that shift in Shanmugapriya.
Oh, that is also from here. Okay.
So say I hear Neelambari, it is possible to sing Neelambari in Shanmugapriya only.
That's the Grahabeda. Oh.
I Grahabeda it. So Andamani, it is a very natural thing to do that.
Yeah.
That is why we say you are always seeing what you want to, you are always hearing what you want to, you are always smelling.
That is also one thing actually. You know what? The playlist, when you have a set of playlists, no, it will be always one set of playlists. It's not like you don't know the other songs.
Yeah.
When you move on, I'm like, oh, why am I not listening to this? Again, at that junction of your life, you will have another set of playlists. From there, you will hop on until someone have to come.
Absolutely.
Until then, you will be decoding, There are days I have told, like, maybe one song, I might have, I don't want to use the word decoded, I might have dissected, like, listened to it from different perspectives.
Yes. Absolutely. It can happen with movies only.
Yeah, movies only, like.
Same movie from how many different angles you can see.
My mom keeps saying that, why are you listening to the same song many times? Why are you watching the same? I said, every time it's a different.
It is, yeah. It is absolutely depends on your connection with it.
Your connection. And when you feel like, it's as good as if I ask my mom, why are you going to the same temple like every week? Same God, right? If I tell her, why are you going to the same temple?
Absolutely.
Because it is your connection.
Yeah. So it's inexplicable.
Whoever has come onto my show, without rapid fire round, I have not let them go. Okay.
Convincing.
So, like, I want to play a rapid fire round, but in a way wherein I'm going to throw the raga names. It can be Kriti. It can be like, if I've got Abhishek Raghuram and if I've not made him sing, do you think people will let me say, like, have I done justice, basically? Or first, forget about people, justice to my ears first.
I'll try.
So, I'm going to instantly change the raga name, sir.
Okay, go for it.
That confidence.
Go for it.
So, to begin, Shanmugapriya.
No, just go on till you ask me the next raga.
No, you can
that's
go on.
Even riskier. na ra ra na 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 So I'll sing Natakurinji just for my own satisfaction. I'll sing Natakurinji. I'll go to Shanmugapriya and sing Natakurinji in Shanmugapriya.
Come on, bring it on.
Na 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 ra 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 na ro sa da ri na 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 a na na ra ra la ra 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 la da re
Hindola. Gangeya Bhushidi.
Did you plan that? I might be wrong actually.
Sir. Mohana.
A Himalayan master.
Karahara Priya.
Swarna Kaksha.
Please
Swarna Kaksha.
Thodi. Simendra Madhyama.
In that, oh, that's in a different movie. I told you about, we were talking about Karnan.
No.
When you said Simendra Madhyamam, there is also this movie about called Thiruvilayadal.
Okay.
This is again a Shivaji Ganeshan movie.
Okay.
In which the great singer T.R. Mahalingam,
T.R. Mahalingam.
he has sung like an unbelievable slokam
on
in
Simendra
Simendra Madhyamam. Illadadundrillai.
You can sing full. You can sing full also, no problem.
No, I cannot sing
Oh,
full.
no,
I don't even
you
know the full. But really, I urge you to go listen to that.
Kadana Kutuhala. Madhyamavati. Hamsanandi. Kamavardhini.
Actually, very close.
I don't want to continue. I should just hear one full length Spurti. I'm like, my mind.
No, let's do one thing. Truly, I've become Himalayan master because forgotten everything.
Yeah, lovely.
Anyway.
Shankarabharana. Sir, one fan as a fan on request, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to hear to the Marivere Dik, sir. The Shanmukha Priya.
Ayyo, adin theriyadu sir, gottilla sir.
Or any other Shanmukha Priya, which
Any other Shanmukha Priya?
Since you're a big fan of Shanmukha Priya.
Of course. I'll just sing one
Yeah.
short stanza from a Tamil song.
Okay, sir.
Actually, this song
Hmm.
was sung very frequently and popularized by that man I spoke about in our first episode.
Bajji.
Satlapati Balasubramaniam.
Yes.
Sir. I learnt it from him
Okay.
and got inspired from his singing. Ee Maravadanayaal Jagadisha, Ee Maravadanayaal Jagadisha, Ee Maravadanayaal Jagadisha, Un Tirunaman en Naamaravade, Ee Maravadanayaal Jagadisha, Un Tirunaman en நாமரவாதே தாய் மறவாதிளம் செய் மறந்தாலும் தாரகம் வேறவர் தீன சரண்யனே பார்வதி நாயகனே சரணம்.
The newest me. Ayyo.
No. Huge pleasure.
What a talent you are, sir.
God's grace.
Yeah. We discussed about everything.
No. That is the truth.
Which is there any film song you love the most or like the most? Film song?
There are a lot of film songs, but recently we are discussing about a song. I just know the first line, but the first line is very beautiful.
It's okay, sir.
Balamurali sir has sung it. Kannadasan lyrics. மௌனத்தில் விளையாடும் மனசாட்சியே.
From which film?
I don't know. I listened to it very long ago, but somebody brought up, so I just remember only the first line actually. It is in Sama. மௌனத்தில் விளையாடும் மனசாட்சியே. That's all I remember. But it's a very beautiful song. I mean, all of you please go to YouTube and listen to it. It's a fantastic song. மௌனத்தில் விளையாடும் மனசாட்சியே. Just the first line itself has so much philosophy in it. மௌனத்தில் விளையாடும் மனசாட்சி. Right?
Now that you told, I'm getting super excited. One more kutti rapid fire round. One more rapid fire round.
One more. I want reverse.
Sir, no, reverse is impossible. Okay. I'm going to throw up the names of the legend musicians.
Okay.
And your favorite one line.
One kriti that they've sung.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try.
I should remember that. Okay, sir. To begin, Samangodi.
நவசித்தி பெற்றாலும் சிவபக்தி இல்லாத நரர்கள் வெறும் சாவி.
MDR.
மாயம் சுபமிம்மா மரகத்தாங்கி மாதங்கி மாயம் சுபமிம்மா.
MS Amma.
I know. See, the thing about MS Amma is, like I said, the repertoire is very big. But I will still go for a very hardcore Carnatic classical song.
Shabash.
Koniya Nina Pai Koniya Nina Pai.
Lalgudi, sir.
Whoa.
This is something fun now, actually.
For you. Because should it be, there is one technical doubt here. Should it be his composition or the song that I've enjoyed hearing him play?
Both. Either of it.
Wow.
As long as it belongs to Lalgudi, sir.
No, it's all very huge.
I think let's do one thing. What you enjoy most hearing to it. That will have more personal touch.
This is actually like a charanam of a song actually.
Come on.
Paramau Shri Tapastirtha Nagaramadu Nelakunna Paramanandi Pogadatarama Brahmakainanudharaloni Sarigana Talli Nivadanugana.
Dr. M. Balamurali Krishnan. That was a film song.
Yeah. Again, so many Uh, of course, all-time favorite. Emi Seturalinga. But beyond that, there is this category of composition called Tattulu,
Okay. Okay.
which is actually more devotional
Okay.
nature. Adu Balamuri sir has sung a lot of those songs. Those are also very నిన్ను విడిసియుండలేనయ్యా కైలాసవజాయ్ నిన్ను విడిసియుండలేనయ్యా కైలాసవజాయ్ నిన్ను విడిసియుండలేనయ్యా. So these are all, I don't know these songs, but I have enjoyed so much listening to these songs.
ML Vasant Kumar.
So again, I don't know this song, but again, I've enjoyed it so much. బలిమీయేల బాలమణి బలిమీయేల బాలమణి అలవానితో బలిమీయేల బాలమణి.
Another artist, I think you may not know this person. Her name is Jayanti Kumaresh.
I don't know, sir. Who is she, sir?
She's the main reason for this podcast to happen. This special clipping is only for you, Akka.
Again, I mean, every single song, but I have to get a little personal here and say there have been quite a few songs that I have composed for her.
Wow.
Yeah, there is this like a very signature album of hers called Mysterious Duality.
Yes.
Which features only the veena and nothing else.
Nothing else.
So I actually composed 2 songs for that album, and one of them is in Shanmugapriya.
I don't know why.
So it's an instrumental composition. There's no lyrics and all that. So ta-na-na-na ta-ra-ra-ra-ra da-ri-ra-ra-ra-ra-ri-ra ta-ri-ra-ri-ri. That has to be my favorite.
It's the last one. Abhishek Raghuram.
Whoa.
It's like a mirror.
Okay, for reasons that I cannot disclose. சரணாகதி உன் பரநான் இனிப்புக துணைதான் ஏது நீ புகழாய் சரணாகதி உன் பரநான் இனிப்புக துணைதான் ஏது நீ புகழாய்.
If ever a biography is made on Abhishek Raghuram, what will be the song, if you want to convey it through a song?
Convey what through the song?
The biography of Abhishek Raghuram. Or like my life would be maybe this song. Or maybe this particular raga. Too deep, huh?
Too deep, too many things to consider.
I know it's fun for me.
Hey, everything is fun for you only. Gold class, no, fun for you only. Because I don't know if it is a song or a korvai.
It can be a korvai also.
It can be a korvai, it can be a song. That's why it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, actually we haven't heard any korvai also, sir.
Yeah, and the fact that although
We wait for your core why.
No. What I'm trying to say is, although Abhishek Raghuram, the singer, is what is well known,
Yeah.
the fact also remains that I have been in practice with my mridangam, and as a result of that, that's all I'm saying. So, actually, that whole song, I would say,
Come on,
the
sir.
whole song. Omkara Pranava Nadoyodbhava Shrutilaya Swara Omkara Pranava Nadoyodbhava Shrutilaya Swara, because one thing is, it of course deals with nada. Also, if you go into the song in some more detail, it tells you how everything in prapancha, in nature, is naturally in accordance with this universal nada. So, I will say Omkara Pranava.
Had you ever thought about this from this perception? From this
Not
perspective?
really. Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
Wow.
So, because like I said, the primary reason is music, the first impression or the first level at which music reaches any of us is the sound.
Yep.
That is the first level. Everything comes after that.
Yep.
So, hence my choice.
What a choice. What a way you, defined it actually.
I mean, you came up with a question. So, anyway.
Honestly.
But I should say, thanks for the wonderful time. I've had a great time. And I just hope you had a nice time. I just hope all the listeners had a good time. So, thanks so much for having me.
Yours, sir.
Yes, sir.
Future plans? Something in your mind wherein you feel like, yes, I need to explore?
Yeah, I mean, immediate things would be, COVID was a very interesting time.
Okay.
Because there were no like public performances. It gave us a lot of time to look back and retrospect, and also it was a time for us to try many things in the studio.
Yep.
So I do have some projects that I haven't released, which we did during COVID. So,
did it ever come across, since you mentioned about COVID, if life was there wherein there were no stage and if I cannot perform, under-level questions had come to your mind during the time of COVID. We didn't know how life was, right? Being a musician, being a performer, if there was no stage, if there was no performance.
No, more than that, the other way to look at it was, again, COVID was, for a musician, I don't know how many people will agree. See, COVID was again a humbling experience, because in a very certain, if you just take about dire survival, okay, music is not an essential service. Right? If you just talk about dire survival and nothing else.
Correct.
Music is not an essential service.
Correct.
Right? So, in that perspective, COVID was another humbling experience, in the sense when you realize that you as a professional, you are actually not essential.
Well said.
Right?
Yeah. Very well said.
So, it is actually again, so many, for a person to flourish, so many things have to come together.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Especially in art or whatever it is.
Anything.
So, that is on one side. So, the fact that it dawns on you that you are not an essential service is one thing. The other thing is also, see, I think when you ask me tomorrow, will it come to a stage where there will be no performance and all that? Yeah, I think it also, this of course, this is, we are going to a very philosophical thing. It depends on how much significance or importance you are giving to yourself and your music and your art. So,
I mean, have you ever thought like, tomorrow in case if that...
No, let us be practical. See, I recently in one of my training sessions, I came to know when you sing, actually an involuntary muscle is working.
Correct.
So you think about it, every time I sing, that muscle has to work.
Correct.
So you know where I am getting it.
Yep.
Right. So that's why I am saying all this surrender, and why that is important is you have to realize that every time you actually even sing, for the air to come out itself is a divine thing.
Absolutely.
Can be anything. It can be just sa or anything, just ah is enough. So actually in a singer's life, lot of things are uncertain.
It is uncertain, sir.
Right? So where I am getting at is, you enjoy it when you have it.
Yeah.
You be in the moment.
Yeah.
Right now it is there, you enjoy it.
Yeah.
You don't know what will happen tomorrow. And that is one way. The other thing is, by, if you are going to give too much significance or importance to what you are doing, problem is then you develop a certain attachment towards it.
Attachment is the mother of sorrow, I always say.
So, again, that is problematic.
It's like learn and unlearn, attach and detach. It has to go hand in hand.
Exactly. Today it is there.
Yeah.
You do it. Tomorrow you don't know.
No, like while you were mentioning, suddenly one incident came into my mind. I mean, one of the greatest legends, Alka Yagnik singer.
Yeah.
So very recently, she lost kind of earring.
I heard about it.
Come on, dude, she's a singer. If she's not able to...
No, it is a very, life in, first of all, of course, I'm too small to say this, but life is you never know, it's the greatest teacher, you learn so much. And having said this, I will just, sorry, I'm extending this, but there was one instance few years ago when there was a concert in Kerala, and it was a very, very famous temple and all that, and something that I ate that afternoon didn't agree with my voice. And when I went on stage, I couldn't sing.
You couldn't sing?
I couldn't sing, nothing.
Then what happened?
So that's what I'm saying. See, so usually, it's very natural for us to get stressed about this and think about everything, but you have to be practical. So I said, I'm sorry, today this concert is not going to be possible because my voice is not happening. So we looked at other solutions. We actually, the violinist was a very young violinist, very, very talented young violinist who then played a solo with the mridangam.
And you were in the concert?
Yeah, I was in the temple. I was sitting before the Lord.
Oh my God.
So that is, see, a musician's journey has so many twists.
Yeah. Agreed, sir. Until and unless, I always say, I mean, be it a film, be it a show, music show, whenever I say that, on the day of the show, when we go on the stage...
forget musician, artist life.
Artist life. When you go on the stage and when you stand in front of the camera, action is in cinema language, in the stage starts.
Yeah.
Until then, I don't know what is going to happen.
Absolutely.
You might have done crazy, the perfect ever, biggest ever planning.
Yeah. And every single day, it's a different thing.
Very recently, I had posted on Instagram also. I said, first film I did. Second film, I took, something went wrong. We did a photo shoot also. It got shed. Then again, I took a subject. Perfect planning. everything, perfect star cast. I feel like nothing can go wrong till it. Shot 75% of the film, like beautifully done. Then it came into halt.
Oh my God.
Though perfect planning has gone into it. So do you say, is it because of my karma, or it is like because of someone else's karma, or is it because of the process? Nothing.
No, sometimes questioning why it happened itself is maybe not the right thing to do.
And it is so difficult to come out of it and move on also one.
That is the thing. That is the thing. That is what you should learn from everything that happens, that you should be able to move on.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Again, just for the formality, how's the experience talking? If I made any mistakes, kindly forgive me.
No. I should say the same thing in case of any mistakes or wrongdoings on my part. Please excuse, but it's been a great experience because it has been much more than music or other professional things. It has been a very different interview
into podcast.
No,
because why? Because I'm sure most of the people, they would have interviewed Abhishek sir, like, sir, where did your, though I started with that, like at what age did you sing, how was your concert, and everything, the regular template.
Yeah, template is one thing. Also, I think the most important thing to which we should give credit is you have allowed the individual to give their perspective.
Yeah.
That is the most important thing.
I know. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Thanks to you.
Always been, this is a fanboy moment back then, now and future as well.
Thank you.
Being a huge fan, like he mentioned, why I mentioned mathematician is because of the Korvai only. From there I was coming. I'm like, yeah, when you sit, when you sing, like the surprises.
Of course.
Life is full of surprises.
Yes.
And Abhishek's concert will also be full of surprises. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
On that note, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಶೋನ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮುಂದಿನ ಸಂಚಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರ ಜೊತೆ we are going to have a conversation, we are going to have the podcast. Thank you, Shreyas. Thank you, Sameer. Thank you, Jayanti Akka, for this lovely opportunity.
Absolutely.
I mean, I will cherish it for a long time. I know I've been following up almost more than 6 months. I wanted this to happen. No, but finally it happened. The phenomenal, the Abhishek Raghuram.
Thank you. Namaste.
On that note, ಮುಂದಿನ ಸಂಚಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತೀವಿ. Till then, signing off, dumb style. Namaskara, Guru.